Good evening. We present the news summary. Renovation work on the Victoria Market is expected to start next month. Sir Selwyn Clark Market Manager Vincent Germain confirmed that there has been a delay in the renovation work. It was originally scheduled to start in November last year. 8 million rupees were set aside in the 2022 budget for such work. The renovation should also address problems and difficulties the vendors are facing. A new law is drafted which, if approved, would see the regulation of virtual asset service providers in the country. The National Anti-Money Laundering and Countering the Financing of Terrorism Committee, in collaboration with the Financial Service Authority, is drafting the regulation policies. The first meeting was held this week, and the law is expected to come into force in March.
Presently, there are a lot of risks that are associated with the sector, and we found that there's a lot of interest in Seychelles, be it at the level of the FATF, but also other countries, our partner countries, whereby they feel that Seychelles is a significant player with regards to virtual assets and virtual asset service providers. And with this law, this will give the different authorities, such as the Financial Services Authority, the Central Bank, the police, with enough baggage basically to be able to deal with this activity, because it does present a lot of risk. But at the same time, I would like to say from a positive aspect that we foresee that this framework will also provide an opportunity for innovation in Seychelles, and also for us to better embrace the technology, because this activity is very heavily technology based. And we foresee that with this law, then it will bring about these positive changes.
The third expedition of the vessel Sayadumala has been completed successfully. 3 partners were involved in the expedition: the Ministry for Fisheries and the Blue Economy, the Seychelles Fishing Authority, and the Seychelles Coast Guard. The expedition aimed to collect fish aggregating devices and other debris from the beaches and reefs of the outer islands. The expedition left the Seychelles Coast Guard base on November the 13th last year and spent 29 days at sea until December the 11th this year, when the team returned to Port Victoria. Starting from today, pet owners can have their cats and dogs sterilized for free. This forms part of the sterilization program organized by the Department of Agriculture in collaboration with Be Kind, an organization that is dedicated to promoting responsible pet ownership. The sterilization started today at the Grand Anse My Community Center, where many pet owners brought their pets.
This is actually the largest sterilization campaign Seychelles has ever had. So it's spanning over 2 weeks, and we're targeting different districts from Mahé and Praslin. So we're hoping that everyone can make their bookings and come, because mainly it's for free, but we all need to take our responsibilities and sterilize our pets. When we don't sterilize our pets, the problems that happen is that they go walking around and they will mate with other dogs. And this creates litters and unwanted litters. And we've seen such a huge trend in the last year of kittens and puppies being dumped at bin sites in boxes. So that puppy, those puppies or those kittens come from a home where a dog has given birth and the owners cannot take them. So we are asking on all these owners now to take their responsibilities and sterilize their dogs, because people do complain about stray dogs. Seychelles does have an overpopulation of stray animals, especially dogs, and the only way to prevent this from happening is to sterilize the animals. Starting today at Grand Anse for 2 days, and we're doing it from 8 to 1. On Praslin, it will be 2 full days over the weekend from 8 to 4. And then next week we have it planned at ICCS and also at Beauvalon. But bookings are essential, so it's not advised to just turn up, because we obviously have other bookings. And there's certain requirements for coming to a sterilization campaign with your pet. It is a major surgery, just like us humans. So there are certain things like you should not eat before. It's advisable for them to have a bath a few days before, because they're going to be recovering for at least 10 days. And then following the sterilization, we explain how they need to give the post-operative care. For example, it's essential that they don't lick the wound. So we show them that they can either buy a cone that we have for sale, or there are T-shirts that you can wrap around so it prevents the animal from licking the wound. Once they lick the wound, this is where the infections can start, and this is where the stitches and all will have problems in healing. So it's very, very important that the pet owners know the pre-procedure and also the post-operative care.
And this was a news summary. Thank you for your attention.